Yo, what is good? I just had a long half an hour video on making those iterators live, but my keyboard is still clanking and I don't have an external one. And as a matter of fact, I don't really have an external mic, so it's just all on my laptop. So that's how it is now. That's how it is. Local it equals iter from a table. You can make it from a string if you wanna, but it does turn it into a table anyways. So yeah, you'll just have to live with that. It doesn't assemble it back, by the way. It just gives you a table if you give it a string. Because I added that like a few seconds ago. Like I went onto the browser, looked up Lua split string into table, and then just copy pasted that. So that's the type of timing I'm on. So yeah, you can map its return v by 2 for each, and then it has to return nil. And it's fully like type annotated. If you do it like this, it's gonna be fine. But if you do it like this, it's gonna be like, yo, it has to return something. Like anything, please. And if you go deeper, it's gonna say, yo, this function takes in a v, and it has to return a v, and this function returns an iter, which means you can chain it. But yeah, and then you have to execute in the end, because what it does is it doesn't just execute that. As a matter of fact, it assembles it into a chain of functions, which are not going to be duplicated. They're just pointers in Lua. That's how Lua works. And yeah, you just give it. It's kind of elegant in a way, right? Table does insert itself the chain function, which takes in a v, returns fnv, and then it just executes v and returns self, and then exec does all of them individually. It is a little slow. It is a little slow, actually. So it's not gonna matter that much, but I feel like it could. It could. Yeah, I'm not gonna clank my keyboard that much more. So actually, yeah, I could though. Okay, so this is m.bench, and I'm gonna steal it from my own code, and I'm gonna make it not m. So I want to do bench, and let me do this. And the n is gonna be like what, 5,000, 50,000 actually. How much time is it gonna take? Attempt to iterate a number value, index a number value. What do you mean by that? Where is it? 6, 7, 72. Bench is in the pen. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. b equals 0, just like this. Just so it like builds at least. Attempt to index a number value in 6772. Now, what do you mean by that? Underscore equals iter of this. Why is this failing? Hello? Is bench like bad? For nothing in iPads and do fn. Oh. Wait, no, that's not a thing. Oh, iPads n. Why is it doing that? Why did I make it an iPads? Okay, 1 to n. Yeah, let's go. And I want to make it just an pen. Equals 1 to n. And that didn't do anything. Hello? Why is that? From 0 to n. Oh, it's because it's fast. Wait, local exec time equals. I get worried when stuff executes fast, because that probably means it didn't do shit. But yeah, 0.15 second for 50,000 iterations. So for 5 million, which I like to do, is gonna be. Okay, I could have just summed that, but it's gonna be a little bit slow. It's gonna be a little bit slow because it makes what? Like an inner for loop. So yeah, 11 seconds. That's bad. That is bad. It definitely needs some optimizations. But yeah, if what if I actually made it a for loop like this? So for KP, so local a equals whatever this is, va those ones, and then this in I pairs a do and so yeah, I think it's like mathematically slower. A k equals v by 2 underscore equals v. Okay, so that was 11 seconds. That was 1 second. Wait. Wait, that's horrible. That's horrible. What am I gonna do? Hello? This is like bad. Oh my god. Damn. I feel defeated. Because this is the exact same thing. Shit. Okay, what is it doing actually? It's making. Okay, the closure is still here, right? Like if I disassemble this, I hope it's not gonna complain. It's gonna be like down below, right? Function v function, right? It is down below, and then it loads that, and this does the same thing. Oh, it's because this is one function actually. So closures are always gonna be smaller. Table.insert. Wait, no, table.insert doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's in here. Damn, what did I do? What did I do? Do I actually just execute it on run? Tell me I don't. Tell me I don't. So, self for k v in I pairs self dot value to oh. Anyways, anyways, do end self dot value at k equals fn v. Return self, right? And then this is gonna be like just fnv, right? And this is gonna be a lot faster, and we actually don't need exec. So this is the same function as it was. Damn, I was. No, some is not right. Okay, that was 11 seconds. This one is 6 seconds. Let's go. So it is just faster approach. And if we don't do that one, 4.4 seconds, which would have been optimized by the compiler. Optimized away by the compiler in this one. But, okay, so this is 4 seconds. Right, so damn, I don't think it's really possible to do anything this like maybe like Luigi. What's Luigi gonna do? Is he gonna optimize all this? Okay, so this is 0.2 for the default case, with no fancy stuff, and with the fancy stuff, it's gonna be 1. How is it worse? How did it get worse? Okay, I'm quitting. I'm quitting Lua forever. Goodbye.